Okay, so the first thing that you want to do with this job that I didn't show is remove the belt. And what you want to do is put a 17 millimeter wrench on there, on that nut that the arrow is to it, and you want to pull the 17 wrench towards the front of the car, and that will loosen up the belt. And then you want to take your belt off of the pulleys. And remember how your belt is on, so you can remember how to put it back on, or you can just Google a diagram. But that's the first thing you want to do. You want to remove your belt, and that's how you do it, the tensioner. Next thing you want to do is remove these two screws here on the low pressure AC line. That's just to give you some room. You're going to need a little space to get in there, so remove those two screws. There's two 10 millimeter screws, just so I can have a little space to get up in between there. After that, you just want to unplug there, and you want to remove that. I think that's a 13 millimeter screw. You want to unplug that plug there. You want to remove this little metal housing thing. Yeah, that is a 10 millimeter. You want to unplug the plug down there on the compressor where I'm pointing to. Yeah, that plug there. And then you want to also take this clip out right there, that clip there. And then once that's out, you just want to move your wire over to the side, move it to the right. After that is all done and off, what you want to do is remove your tensioner. You want to remove your tensioner. And to remove your tensioner, there's two screws that you're going to have to remove. I'm going to show you where they are. This screw here is I use the Torx 50, but you could use a size 8 Allen key, preferably on a ratchet, and it goes right inside of here. Right down there, there's a little hole on the tensioner, and you put it in there, and I use the Torx 50. Went right in, and it worked the same as an 8 millimeter. And you break your nut off there. And then there's another screw at the bottom of the tensioner. It's down here. I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you can see this screw. This is a 12 millimeter screw. Alright, I'm going to show you a better angle of it with a zoom. Alright, there it goes. It's on the bottom. It's on the bottom of the tensioner right there. That 12 millimeter screw. You just gotta, you can get a wrench in there, or you can get a small ratchet in there and take it off. And then once that's off, it's easy peaches from there. So you're just gonna remove this screw. I believe it's a 13 or a 14, and there's two of them. You're gonna remove that one there. That's the upper screw. And then you have a lower screw right down here, where you see the ratchet is on there with an extension, and I believe that's a 14 or 13. And you're just gonna unscrew that off. Once you screw that off, you just remove your alternator, and it'll come right off. And then to put it back, you just follow the reverse process. Put your alternator back on, then put your tensioner back on, and then put your belt back on, and then put your plugs in and screw back down your low pressure line. It's not that hard. It can be done, especially if you know how to work on cars. But if this video is of any help to you, drop a like. If you have any questions, hit the comments. And also, man, if you don't mind, drop a sub, man. Drop a subscription, man. Subscribe to the page. Y'all be good, man. Stay up. Stay blessed. Do it yourself. Save yourself some money. Peace.